which of the following statement is not true about epics? Epics represent a bigger requirement as compared to user story. Okay, epics get split into small user stories before we develop them. Okay, epics are recorded in product backlog. Epics must be completed in one iteration. So I take a pause and let you explore your option. Do remember, it's all about not. Okay, I go with this because I believe other three are the characteristics of epic. Yeah. So epic describes a big requirement. The definition of epic is it is something large in size which cannot be developed in one iteration. That's why we call it epic. And when you have such kind of large element, actually you never work directly on epic. You split the epic into smaller user stories, not necessarily in a one go. You may have a large epic, you may extract 2 stories out of it, develop them, then may extract 3 stories out of it, next iteration, then develop it. But over a period of time, you are expected to split the epic. It's possible that you may start splitting in multiple story in a one go also, but that's not necessary to be followed all the time. So epic gets split into smaller user stories before we develop or work on them, because we work on small items which can be finished in a given iteration. And since epic is big, it cannot be finished in one iteration. So we never work directly on the epic. We split them into the user stories. Now, epic is a part of product backlog. So we can usually you see the description of a product backlog coming in, and you can see there are items which are small, and as you go down, you start seeing the large size. The depiction represent the items which are not yet on priority. The whole idea of agile way of working with the requirement is progressive elaboration. We should not be elaborating things in advance. So we should do just in time, because we are discovering and learning about the requirement incrementally. So I should not be creating a very refined, detailed product backlog 3 months in advance or 6 months in advance. Because if I do that, whatever I have worked this week or next week or 2 weeks together, and I discover some learning, I am not including those learning. So I do just in time, and we can identify what is that just in time rigor for a given project. So incrementally, we are expected to split these epics into small user stories and get the things done. And that's why they are part of a product backlog, but we are not working on them directly in a given iteration. So epic, the definition of epic is it takes more than one iteration. That's why we can't say that it must get completed in a one iteration.